Hey everyone, this is my Patreon pod reaction to the 89th episode of Uchuu Kyoudai, Space Brothers. And last episode, Hibito finally told Muta the truth about his PD, which may or may not stand for pretty dog, depending on who you ask, but he did tell him, and Muta gave him that useful tip of just thinking about the pretty dog whenever it comes up to kind of help. Will it help? I'd like to believe that it would, but I suppose we'll see soon enough, because Hibito still needs to show that he's better, so hopefully that goes well, and hopefully the pretty dog helps him do that, so let's just get into it and see what we get. Maybe we'll have that Hibito test today, maybe we won't, maybe we'll have something else, but we'll find out either way, so 3, 2, 1, play. He suffers from pretty dog. Yeah. We might be shifting over to Muta for this episode. And here's our opening. Our opening that's still fairly new to me. I can only imagine what it would be like to just ride a rocket upwards like that. Yes, the best space burger in town. You go to the moon for the best burger place. Uchuu Kyoudai. You know, the show's actually almost over. It doesn't really have that many episodes left. Which makes me wonder what kind of a note it's going to end off of. Because I don't think we have enough time for Muta to get to space. And if he doesn't, I'm not sure what kind of satisfying conclusion the show could have. I guess we'll see. Oh. And there's that final shot that I love so much. Especially because Muta is not wearing the pants like he did in the one shot, which is a nice touch. Last words. Saigo no Kotaba, I think that says. Yay. You pretend that somebody else did it. And only the most important questions on this radio show. Yes. Yes. The correct answer. Yeah, it's not a great show. It's certainly not one of the better ones. Not that I listen to any radio shows, I don't, but... relatable. already taking the advice of the radio show, I see. Doesn't work very well when there's only two people though. Gotta at least try though. That was good though. But we have other things to focus on besides pretty dogs. Could also stand for pie drop. You can spend a lot of time on the internet researching things, when time just goes on by. So yeah, I was not being honest with Hibito, I guess, about why he was tired. Is that Sarika's voice? Yes, that is Sarika. Hello, Sarika. It's nice to see you. That's a great painting. It really makes it look like we're in space. Oh God, Sarika, why are you so adorable? Stop it. Stop it. It's not fair. I want that painting though. Too early in the morning for this level of cuteness. Please let me wake up first. Hibito will be fine. Muta really is a great brother, though. Well, he had a bit of a rough time with the last taxi ride, but otherwise, yeah. It's just a great picture, just the way Hibito looks at Muta like, really? Really, man? Why do I even go places with you? Just forgot your pants. What's even wrong with you? It's a great picture. Yeah, I think you don't give yourself enough credit, Muta. Can't let this stop you. I can stretch too. Not a lot because I'll bump into something, but I can stretch it a little bit. I'm careful. I'm totally weak, guys. Don't worry about it. I can astronaut today just fine. Okay. I ran into a few walls on the way here. You know, you're honestly lucky I made it at all. Don't lose a Muta. One at a time, of course. And Muta rocking his cowboy hat, as always. It just looks so ridiculous wearing it. I love it. Hello, I heard you wanted to see me. It's not bad news, is it? You're not gonna crush my hopes and dreams in this room, are you? Okay. So yeah, it seems positive, I guess. Yeah, so by the sounds of it, it's all good, you know? No problems. Some very Japanese names there. Muta... Yes! Well, that's what I wanted to hear. I mean, they pretty much implied as much, but yes. He's chosen. The next Japanese astronaut. the big moments, feel free to run up and hug him. I'm sure he would appreciate that. Yeah, there's always a but. There is always a but. Right. So that explains all that. It's good. Everything's going great currently. Maybe he will make it to the moon before this show's over. Don't get lost, Muta. Or Trip. Yeah, I'd probably say the same thing. Because something makes you feel like an astronaut quite like, actually getting in there and sitting down and seeing what an astronaut would see, That would be really, really cool. A lot's been building up to this. Yep, let's just flip some switch, push a couple buttons, pull a lever, and go to the moon. There's no weather in space. Don't get too into it. He did say only a moment. Yeah, you can't live in there now. Yeah, I'm sure not a lot of people expected that. But yeah, I guess that means Kenji wouldn't go, right? Didn't really think about that, but yeah, that would mean Kenji wasn't chosen. I mean, Nita, I don't care that much, but Kenji, I don't want to see fail. So, yeah, what about those two? Does it necessarily mean that they won't get to go to space, but we'll see. He wouldn't just comment there to say, too bad, you lost, no space for you, would he? Okay, what will he say to him? Okay. Yeah, almost as if he has bad news for you. That'd be a hard scene to watch. Okay. Then what are you saying? Yeah. Kenji, you were such an awesome person. Yeah, it's not as if he has no more chances, so. That was a. I feel like my heart kind of just died in that scene. Just after Kenji realized that he was not chosen, that just, the quietness, it hurt. But like I said, it's not as if the dream is completely dead, just have to wait for another chance. Indeed, yeah. Ken-chan. I kind of want to call him that now. So they do have something to do, okay. Zero gravity, okay. That's fun. I guess. I'm just glad you have something to do. Regardless, I still feel really bad for Kenji. Just. Yeah, now telling the family. Not yet, anyway. Because Muto is better. I, uh, yeah, very symbolic there. Taking all the time to construct and can very quickly be broken. Yeah, you can still build it back up. Although it is possible to do a worse job. Fuka took it worse than Kenji did. Okay, give us the last words. Still didn't give us the last words. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's very much like what you would tell your child, you know. You'll understand when you're older. It's a lot like that. Basically, just a matter of Muta having something that they didn't have, I guess, is all it really comes down to. You'll understand when you're older, or when you're chosen, you know. A black umbrella, that's not foreboding at all. I don't really have much time left. I feel better already, Lori. Should have brought a shirt with the kanji for courage on it. What, is she wearing the shirt? She is. She's wearing that horrible shirt. That's nice. She apparently grew on her. Looks so horrible. So something changed. Explain yourself. Why are you wearing it? Good for Lori, though. Oh, it was all together in unison. And he's here too, of course. But again, we don't have much time left. And ready as he'll ever be, he had a talk with his brother. He's got the pretty dog on his mind. He's got this. I like to see that confidence. And yep, it ended. I knew we didn't have enough time. It's a wow truth. It's quite the English there. Thing is pretty close to the ground. Don't worry, it's a wow truth. I'm not sure about that English, but it's a wow truth, you know? Okay. That was the 89th episode of Space Brothers. And this episode, we found out the results. Muta was in fact the one chosen for this assignment. And that means Nita and Kenji were not. So, yeah, that's well, I can't really say it's unfortunate because that's what I wanted. You know, I wanted Muta to be chosen, but just it's unfortunate that that means Kenchan was not chosen. You know, and just got to see him sitting there seeing him be all nice to him, like, yeah, sit on this couch, you know, we'll get you some coffee, and the realization dawning on him that that wasn't chosen. Just that hurts. That hurts just to see him sitting there like that. You know, if Kenji actually ended up tearing up, I probably would have as well. Honestly, I was already pretty close to it. Just watching that, just the silence, thinking about how far he's come, how hard he's worked, how great of a guy he is, and just to see him fail, even though he did his best, he did well. Just, it hurts. That's really no better way to describe it. It was painful. However, they did kind of try to get the point across this episode that it's not the end, you know? Like, things may have crumbled down a little bit here, but he can rebuild, you know? There will be other chances. There are plenty of astronauts that don't go to space immediately after, you know, becoming astronauts. You know, we have people that are still kind of waiting for their turn, or people that took quite a few years before they could go. That's just the reality of it. You can't send up astronauts every day, you know? So, but they did try to make it seem like there would be another chance, you know? They even said about how he would understand the decision once their time did come. So, hopefully they get a chance soon. But seeing Kenji telling Fuka that was not going to happen, that was also kind of hard to watch. Just, you know, the kid's probably all excited that her dad's going to go to space, and then he tells her, like, nah, it didn't work out. That's rough, you know. When you're an adult taking bad news, you're kind of used to it, you know. Yeah, you're obviously more mature, but when you're a child, bad news can sometimes feel like the end of the world. So, yeah, of course it was always going to be rough. But they are having him do zero-gravity training, so clearly they do expect him to do something, like they're trying to get him ready for something. So, we'll see. Hibito he's about to do his test, it seems like, and our doctor friend ended up wearing the shirts, the awful shirt that Lori made with the terribly written kanji for beautiful, which just looks like a centipede, and she wore it, so that was cute. That was nice. Speaking of cute, Sariko was cute. She didn't do much in the episode, but the little bit of screen time she did have was cute. It was great. Muta definitely appreciated it. And Muta, actually being the great big brother that he is, did look up the PD thing and stuff, so that's why he's so tired. And he did get to actually sit in the little ship thing. I think that's a technical term for it. And got to feel like a real astronaut, but you know, it was only for a moment. He had to come out eventually. But he will eventually be able to sit in there. So if things work out. So yeah, there was good news for some people this episode, bad news for some people this episode. But unfortunately, that is life for you, you know. A lot of things are kind of a zero-sum game. And the victory for Muta meant a failure for Kenji, but the only good thing is that it's not a permanent failure, that there should be another opportunity. And when it comes, hopefully things work out better for Kenji. So, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.